Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm coming back with a part 2 of the series of letting go of that girl I used to be. This series is all about letting go of materialism and moving towards minimalism so you can make space for the person you want to be and let go of the person you used to be. And how I'm starting this series is by each time I'm showing up, I'm listing 30 items for sale, first starting with Poshmark and letting that old me who bought all this stuff and leaving room for the new me. I'm hoping that through this series I can work on my attachment to material objects, work through the old way of life that was tied to shopping addiction and thinking that happiness could come through material objects, while also making some extra coin here and there to help pay for surgery I had last month. So it's a win kind of situation. So sit back, relax, watch me let go of stuff, and maybe this can be inspiration for you as to how easy it can be to let go of the old you and move into the new you, one step at a time. And for me, that's through selling one thing at a time, 30 things per video, and making a whole series about it. So subscribe to follow along for this journey. I also do a lot of mindful content like silent get ready with me or chatty get ready with me, and just the vibes of the channel are grow with me, figure out life with me, and let's just keep moving forward one step at a time. So for the last video of my series, I started with listing 30 items on Poshmark. And prior to that, I had listed some previous items on Poshmark of old makeup. And from that video, I had one item sold for $7.02. From then till now, I had another item sold, this time a bundle. So 2 puka shell necklaces I sold with the earnings of $22. So I'm at $29 total for this series so far in the positive and let go of 3 items. So today I'm hoping to do 30 more items of jewelry. So just come along, enjoy, and watch me let go. So first, I'm going to just give y'all what I'm selling on Poshmark overview of each item. And for Poshmark, you need to take photos of the item to make a listing. So what I've been doing basically is just taking a couple photos of each item, showing y'all along, and then having Poshmark do an auto AI listing for that item. I do some minimal edits, and then I list some price for sale. I try to make the minimum of my earnings from each item, including the fees they take and shipping and whatnot, to be $5, just because I spend about $1 on its own for the packing slip. I did get some other packing slips on Amazon that will be coming upcoming Monday, so a couple days from now, just for more jewelry bags, as well as some more packing slips just bought on bulk at a cheaper price rather than 76 cents per shipping container. So that way I'll have more net income from each item, so I can start listing them for cheaper depending. So item number 1 is going to be a jewelry set. It's going to be a tan band with a gold pendant necklace and matching earrings. So I'm going to take all the pictures on this pink satin, can you see it? Pink satin pillowcase right here, and take a couple photos of each one, at least 3 per listing or 2 to 3 per listing, and then list it on Poshmark. All right, so item 1 photos are done. So item 2 is going to be this pearl necklace. It clasps at the bottom here. This goes through here, and it has a red heart pendant with some jewels. Very cute. It is exciting that I did make a jewelry sale to just set this whole series off on the right foot, because I've made plenty of makeup sales on Poshmark, but I haven't sold that much jewelry. I know I've sold a couple items here and there, but not a lot. I like to take a photo with my hand too as reference as to the sizing, because a lot of my necklaces are chokers. So item 2 photos are done. Since I don't have the bags right now to put them in, I'm just going to group it based on here. And then when the item sells, hopefully I'd have bags by then. If not, I will take some out of the bags of the items that I haven't listed yet. So item number 3 is a silver chain with a cross with some gemstone, opaly white gemstone type deal. I do want to figure out how to do more bundles on Poshmark. I have no clue how I finished that or figured that out on the last one. But if I sell it in a bundle, I only need 1 shipping container, and it drastically reduces the price of me as a seller for each item. So that was item 3 done. So there's a lot of incentive for me to do bundles. Here's another cross pendant necklace, silver. This one has pearls and turquoise gem details. I do like this one a lot, so wouldn't be mad if it doesn't sell. But again, the vibes of this is trying to let everything go, unless it has high emotional significance to me. My goal is to let it go. And then whatever doesn't sell, I can keep, right? But whatever I do sell, I don't need that. Being out of debt would be a lot more worth it to me than that necklace or material object, right? We don't need material objects to live. We need food, water, shelter. And the amount of stress that being in debt puts you under is not worth any of these material possessions. So that's item 4 done. Item 5 is going to be this really cute green heart pendant. I thrifted this. So it's a gemstone necklace, green detail with some brown detailing, black band, and silver clasp. I try to take a majority of the photos without flash and some with. And I make sure the flower mode isn't on after learning my lesson last time. It really makes it look shit, the photos. So that's item 5. And as more time passes, I'll make more edits to each listing rather than just the basic AI listing to maybe get more sales. But first I'm starting with that just because the longer the item is up, the more likely I will get a sale. So I just want to get the item listed as soon as possible. So item 6 is going to be this belt. Chain belt. This is kind of difficult. Alright, so that was item 6. Item 7 is going to be this copper bracelet. Alright, so that's item 7. Item 8 will be another chain belt, waist belt. Oh, this one actually doesn't have a clasp, so it can't be this one. What about this one? Yeah, here's one. So this will be another waist belt I'm selling. I'm gonna go clip off this plastic bit right here. So I just clipped that plastic bit off. This will be item 8. So item 8 done. Item 9 will be this pearl necklace with black flower details. I believe this was from Accent or Urban or Brandy or something like that, some store like that. So I actually had an extra bag for this, so I'm gonna just put this in here. And item 9 is done. Actually, since I did have a bag for this one, I'll take a picture of it in the bag for the listing. You're the world, baby girl. You just gotta be worth it. You don't gotta be perfect. So item 9 done. Here's item 10. It's going to be a shell necklace with a gold starfish at the bottom. And this I already had a package for right here. So that's item 10. I think I might put this one in a bag just so it can fit in my little container thing I've got going on. No, I'll just put it in here. So item 11 is going to be this thing of earrings that I've never touched. I believe it was from Urban or PacSun or World Market. So that's item 11. I will give you the world, baby girl. You just gotta be worth it. So item 12 is going to be another earring necklace set. It's this silver one here with these earrings. So that's item 12 done. I wonder if this will fit in a Ziploc baggie. It does. Item 12. So item 13 is going to be a set of 2 gemstone necklaces. I'm just going to list it as 2 and then maybe, I guess I'll just have to have it as a bundle of this purple, it might be amethyst, and then this blue. I'm not quite sure exactly what kind of stone these are for sure. I would only know if I knew exactly from when I bought it, but they are real gemstones. You just gotta be worth it. So that was item 13, were the set of 2 gemstone necklaces. So item 18 will be this cute little pearl and silver choker. It actually took me way less time to list these on Poshmark than I had anticipated. I was able to do it right after I had finished filming that night. It was crazy. It took me barely any time because of the AI listing, and I can always go in and edit it more. So item 18. Item 19 is going to be this trio necklace. I believe it actually has some dirt on it, so I'm not gonna list that one right now. So item 20 is going to be a set of 3 sets of gold heart earrings. So here's the earring pair 1, just basic gold detailing. Then this is the set of earring 2. It has a little heart transparent pendant with some gem sparklies on the hoop. And then earring set 3, or earring pair 3 of the set are these little guys. So that's item 20 here. So 10 more items left to list. So I'm gonna do some makeup items for these. I'm gonna do a makeup set with these 2 unused things of makeup, Camo CC Cream e.l.f. and a e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Setting Putty Primer as a set. So that's item 21. Item 22 will be a concealer from ColourPop, unopened, unused, the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. So that's item 21. I have item 22 is another ColourPop concealer, unused, or 22, sorry. So that was 23. Here's item 24 is an unopened, unused Kylie Cosmetics concealer, shade Bone. Oof, it looks horrible in the container. It's not used, but it looks like horrible. So I think I might not list this one, actually. All right, so lastly, I'm going to list some shoes. So I just listed 23 items, 7 more items to go. So item 24 will be these pink Nike tennis shoes. So 24. Item 25 will be these green kitten heels, Forever 21. I think I got this for their bankruptcy sale. So item 25 done. 26 will be these red heels from Dream Pair, shorter heels. So item 25 done. Item 26 will be these black suede, or maybe kitten heels from Anne Klein. So item 20, so 3, 4, 5, 26 done. Item 27, universal thread, black typical slip-ons. Item 28 are these slip-ons from Trotters. I actually thrifted these for when I had interviews for my senior year of college, and I needed some like black slip-ons. So 28 done. Item 29 are these zip boots. Here they are, short heel. They're from Divided. And last but not least, item 30 ones are warmer winter boots with a short heel, a light olive green, brownish olive green, I guess. So taking photos of those. And that finishes off item 30 for today's Letting Go series part 2. So I hope you enjoyed that Letting Go series part 2, where I listed 30 items of mine for sale so I can let go of the old me and make space for the new me, while also letting go of attachment to material goods so I can continue to progress and make progress in who I am as a person without having all of these associations with material objects, thinking that it's going to cause me to be happier having more items, when in reality it just causes you to have a cluttered mind and causes you more sadness and more depression and honestly empty pocketbooks. So I hope this inspired you to also let go of some items today, and subscribe to follow along for more. I'll be coming back, and this series is going to keep continuing to grow. I know for part 1 of this series, it was my first time filming on this camera as well as editing on my laptop rather than my phone, so I had some issues with audio and footage freezing, but I'm going to try this again with the part 2 and see if I have any issues again. Hopefully not, but just know I'll be keep making improvements to the video and audio quality as I go. So stay tuned for more, and thank you. You're loved, you're blessed. Bye.